everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for NBA on Thursday, April 7th, 2022. We're going to have NBA player prop spreads over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks that I think are great value bets for the Thursday NBA slate. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. As always, can't wait to get there with you guys. Really excited about that. We'll be doing a parlay giveaway once we get to 5,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, we are now partnered with Prize Picks. Use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match up to $100 on your first deposit. Really a great app. A lot of fun to use, guys. I've had a lot of fun using it. You could also follow our link as well. I'll have a link down below in the comment section and in the description where you can check that out, or just use our code SFP as well. Really a great resource there. Be sure to check out our community Discord page as well, guys. It's a great place to connect with our community. We'll have a link down in the comment section and in the description where you can check that out. Great place to get new ideas for bets and just to chat about sports. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. We'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a link down below where the join button is. We'll also have a link in the comment section and in the description as well where you can check that out. Really just a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. Okay, now results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we had Joe Yurkovich calling the Oklahoma City Thunder team total over 100.5 points. Was able to squeak it out there. They finished with 101. I don't know why they slowed down so much in the second half, but was able to cash that, so good cash there. We had Drake Petrillo calling the Kevin Durant over 29.5 points. Was able to cash that. And then we had Travis Hortman calling the Obi Toppin over 26.5 PRAs. Was able to cash that as well. As far as our stream results, we did get back on track with a winning day. Went 2-1. We were able to cash the Al Horford over 21.5 PRAs. He didn't even have to play the fourth quarter. He finished with 29. So easy cash there. We were able to cash the Nets minus 4.5 spread. They were down by, I believe, about 20 or 21 points in this game. In the second half, came back, ended up winning by 11, I believe. So ended up cashing relatively easily, I guess. KD finally came alive, though. I was waiting for us. I messaged it out. I was like, where is Kevin Durant? We need him. He ended up showing up big time with a 30-point triple-double, which is what we love to see. And then the only one we missed on, which we shouldn't have missed on, Luka Doncic over 28.5 points. He finishes with 26. Dude missed 5 free throws and 9 three-pointers. He was 2 of 11 from 3, 8 out of 13 from the line. Like, come on, dude. Like, that's just trolling. Like, how you playing guard? You're missing all them free throws. I don't know. And then even all those threes, 2 of 11 from deep. Just didn't have the shooting stroke last night. But the opportunities were there. So I'm very comfortable with the bet. Just nothing you can do. We're going to get back on track. Not get back on track. We're going to keep the winning momentum going today, guys. We're going to at least go 2-1 or 3-0 hopefully today. Let's get after it today. Reminder, Major League Baseball did start as well, guys. We have our video out for that. I'll have that tagged at the end of this video. Very pumped up about that. Hopefully we'll be able to run videos pretty much every day for Major League Baseball as well. So be sure to check that out. We'll have that tagged here at the end of this video. But let's get into our picks for NBA today. Let's get this 3-0. At number 1, we are going with the Boston Celtics plus 6.5 spread here versus the Milwaukee Bucks at minus 110 odds. So guys, coming into this game, the Boston Celtics are 23-15-1 on the road against the spread. The Milwaukee Bucks just 16-24 at home against the spread. Celtics here in the last 11 games have covered in 8 of their last 11 games. The Bucks have covered in 7 of the last 11 games. And there's still a lot to play for both of these teams, right? Playoff positioning, I don't see the Celtics wanting to rest their starters. The only thing we got really working against us is the back-to-back, which the Celtics are 6-7 against the spread on back-to-backs. But like I said, it really doesn't worry me too much here. I think the Celtics are going to play their players tonight. They were able to rest their players in the fourth quarter because of the blowout, like we said, with Al Horford. So not too worried about the back-to-back here. They honestly should be fine. And the Celtics play the Bucks really well. Every time the last couple of years, the Celtics have really played the Bucks well. They've won 4 of the last 6 meetings. And all 6 of these games the last couple of years here have been decided by 9 points or less. Every single one. One of the games that went to overtime ended up being, that was the one that was 9. That was in overtime. So these games have been really tight historically between these two teams. I expect nothing less here today. Celtics have been on an absolute roll. And really, the Bucks have been playing solid as well. You can't hate on the Bucks here, but like I said, this game will be close. 6.5 points is just too much for a team like the Celtics to have plus points with. I'll take that every day of the week. Right now, Celtics are first in the NBA in defensive rating, 8th in the NBA in offensive rating, so very good there. Bucks 14th in defensive rating, 5th in offensive rating. So do have a little bit of edge here on the defensive side. We know how good the Celtics are defensively, and it was on display last night, holding the Bulls to 94 points. So I expect that again tonight. Honestly, like I said, they've been really good. I expect this game to be close. I can honestly see the Celtics winning this game, but definitely covering the spread here. This isn't one where I'm going to sprinkle the money line because my line is just not quite worth it enough for me to sprinkle. So I believe it's plus 210, which isn't bad. It's not a bad play, but I'd rather just pick the spread here. I think we got our best edge there, and I think the Celtics honestly get it done here on the road and cover the spread for us. So love it there for our number one pick, Boston Celtics plus 6.5 spread here versus the Milwaukee Bucks at minus 110 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with Joel Embiid over 12.5 rebounds here for the Philadelphia 76ers at minus 106 odds. So guys, Embiid has been on an absolute heater to this line lately. He's been in full MVP form here at the end of the season. He's 6 out of his last 6 to this line, and only one of those games finished on the hook. So only one of those he finished with 13. All the other ones were 14 rebounds plus. So he's been on an absolute tear. He's averaging 22.3 rebound chances per game in his last 6 games. That's 3rd in the NBA, right up there with Gobert and Jokic, which is what you love to see. And this is a decent enough matchup here for Embiid. The Raptors here allow the 11th most rebounds to centers. And Embiid is 3 out of his last 5 to this line versus the Raptors as well. Just watched, Clint Capella there for the Hawks last game versus the Raptors get 14 rebounds. Vucevic a few games before that get 13. The Raptors haven't played a lot of true centers lately. They've played teams, some teams that don't really have a true center, like the Cavs was in there. But still a couple of players had 10 rebounds in that game even. So I think Embiid easily, he clogs up the paint. He grabs the rebound. Like I said, he's been really aggressive lately. He's been playing great. I think that's the thing I love about Embiid right now. You can take really any of his lines. You can take his PRA line. I think that's a great bet this game as well. The point line, why I hesitated to do PRAs at points, the Raptors actually bottled him down last game as far as offensively. He was 6 out of 20 from the floor with just 21 points last outing versus the Raptors. Still gobbled up 13 rebounds. But as far as the points goes, a little bit nervous they're taking in at 32.5. Even though I think he could definitely get there, Raptors did a very good job defensively on him. Rebounds aren't really the same type of thing. Rebounds aren't really impacted by that type of stuff. So that's why I like going with the rebounds today. So love it there for number 2 pick, Joel Embiid over 12.5 rebounds here for the 76ers at minus 106 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're rolling with Miles Bridges over 29.5 PRAs here for the Charlotte Hornets at minus 122 odds. So guys, we still know the stakes are very high here for the Hornets. They have a lot to play for, so expect the very best from the Hornets here tonight. A lot of minutes for all the starters. I'm not worried about that. The only thing to worry about is the blowout potential. The spread is set to 13.5 with the Magic, but the Magic honestly have been hanging tough with a lot of teams lately. I think they could keep this relatively close, or at least close enough to keep Bridges in the game. And if they end up blowing them out, it's probably going to be in large part because of Bridges. Bridges here, 9 out of his last 12 to this line with a hook. So he's been on fire to this line. This is a terrific matchup for him. We know that the Magic don't defend centers well, really at all. The Magic right now allowing the 5th most points and the 5th most rebounds to power forwards. So we'd love to see that. Also allow the 18th most assists to power forwards. I like throwing the assist here on Miles Bridges as well, because he's very capable of getting 6, 7, 8 assists. He's done that before. He's done that quite frequently. So honestly, I like throwing that in there as well. In 3 games he's played versus the Magic, he's had 37 PRAs, 26 and 26. Now I know the 26 and 26 don't look great, but the last game he played, he had 23 and 3, which I don't see him only gobbling up 3 rebounds. That was kind of like an anomaly to me. He's definitely, I think, going to grab some more boards. And he's been a lot more aggressive scoring the ball lately as well. That's really where, just watching him last game, He was super aggressive there against the Heat. Even though then they didn't end up winning, I just love the look on his face. He wanted it. He's had 15 plus shots in 5 of the last 6 games. He's had 20 plus shots in 2 of the last 6 games as well. So he's really been getting up some shot attempts, and I expect him to do fine today here versus the Magic. Like I said, a lot to play for. He's averaging 30.6 PRAs on the season at home, which is obviously very solid. So I expect a big game here from Bridges. So love it there for number 3 pick. Miles Bridges over 29.5 PRAs here for the Charlotte Hornets at minus 122 odds. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Quick reminder of the channel, guys, that we do have our Major League Baseball Best Bets video out for today as well. Super pumped about that as well, guys. Big day in sports betting today. MLB opening day. Nice little slate of games here in the NBA, so really psyched about that. Make sure you guys check out our Prize Picks link as well. Use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match. Really just a great site, great app, guys. Yeah, so be sure to check that out. Be sure, like I said, to check out our Discord as well. We have a lot of fun in the Discord. We really do. A lot of great people posting in our Discord. And then, other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's cash out today. I'm hoping we go 3-0 in both episodes. We got 3 picks for MLB and 3 picks for NBA. So let's get the 6-0 today. That would be the dream, right? We'd be making some money. So let's get after it today. Let's get this 3-0 here in the NBA. Wish you guys all the best of luck. We will catch you all next time. Peace out.